Alright folks, here's a little update on the dwarf peppers. I just want to go over some of the characteristics I've been noticing on both the jalapeno and the hot lemon zest dwarf peppers. First thing I want to reference is at 6 weeks, these are standing about 5 inches tall, actually a little bit less. That is for both of these. You know, this is maybe 4.5 inches if I had this all the way down there. And they have buds at 6 weeks. No open flowers yet, but that's still very impressive. I have not noticed buds on any of the older peppers that I've had. Both of the peppers seem to have less apical dominance, meaning that they don't just grow straight up, they want to bush out, which is really great trait if you're trying to limit height on something. Just a comparison, this is Blood Ghost, and you'd see I have to tie down the stems in order for them to fit. They want to grow straight up. They do not really bush out, even though there are multiple stems here from me pinching the tops. So I've had to tie these down. Another interesting difference is the internode length. So on a pepper like this, you're getting anywhere from a 1/2 inch to a full inch between the branch spacing here. So if I come in through here, you can see on the internodes here, there are about a 1/2 inch to an inch between the branches. On the jalapeno and the hot lemon zest, that is much shorter. These are at most a 1/4 inch between branches. So that's definitely shorter internodes, which is a dwarfing characteristic. So hopefully that's something that is identifiably in the genetic. Another dwarf characteristic is precocity. That is the fact that they're going to flower and fruit earlier. These, I think, are the fastest flowering peppers I've ever grown. Both the hot lemon zest and the jalapeno now have buds on them, and I'm expecting them to open their flowers pretty much any day now, and it's only been 6 weeks. I'll just compare that to the Blood Ghost, which is, 8 or 9 weeks old, and it is just starting to have some buds, the very tips here. And that's with training and pinching and folding it down to maximize surface area. Here are the fried chicken, and you can see very tiny buds at the very tips of the growth points here too. By the way, if you're growing fried chicken, they need apparently way more fertilizer than regular peppers. They were the only ones to show CalMag deficiencies, and I had to really overcorrect them. The EC on this is like 3.5, while the other ones are only 2.5. But that seemed to fix the problem. Prematales also have infantile buds on them about 9 weeks. So yeah, all in all, these are definitely more dwarfing than regular peppers, but we'll see.